Alright, here we have an Ableton Live session. I've got 3 audio tracks with audio already imported into them, and then a 4th track right here which I'm going to use to loop audio from a live instrument. In this case I'm going to be using a Nord to get a pretty sweet whirly sound. So right now we've got a glitch on audio track 1. So press play for you here. And then here I have some pre-recorded bass lines. This is a Moog that's been recorded. And then also an actual fretted bass. Beef it up a little bit. You probably are having a hard time hearing it on whatever speakers you're listening on. So now we've got those 2 sections as a foundation for the set, and I want to use audio track 4 to loop in audio from my Nord. So first and foremost, I'm going to press Shift and select all the audio tracks that I want to group into one particular moment of my set, which is, in this case, a song. So I'm going to press Apple G to group them. And we've created group 1 here. I right click, I rename. I'm going to call this Song 1. So now we've got, you can see we've fold this and have subsequent song 2, 3, 4, and it will all fit into a nice compact space. Unfold it. I'm going to create another audio track which is outside of the grouping, and this is what I'm going to use for my Nord. So I'm going to rename this track Nord. And we're going to be receiving audio from 5 and 6. You can see right here I'm monitoring. I want to monitor in. Nothing too crazy right now. We don't want to get out of control with the levels. Alright, so we've got this. We've got level, we've got audio. Here, back on audio 6, we're going to also name this whatever we want to make it whirly. So monitoring off is an important thing right now. And you want to receive audio from the audio track titled Nord. Record enable here. You see this is the signal showing up gray. That is a sign that you have done this correctly. So now you're all set up to record in the parts here. The track is record enabled, and whichever kind of hardware you're using or just the keypads on your computer, this is where all of this will be. You're not doubling your signal whatsoever. This is a dedicated audio track just for you to loop in this particular group. Hello, welcome back to Insert Scene. My name is Erin. We're going to be talking about some live looping and monitoring in Ableton. I've got my Nord, which is what we're going to be using to get signal, and this is the audio we're going to be looping. And then everything is running through a Sapphire Focusrite interface, which is connected to an APC40, which is the hardware I'm going to be using. This is an Ableton-specific controller, and it works for me. You have to decide what works best for you. There are myriad controllers out there. So you saw the initial video of how the set was created and organized, and right now I'm going to do some looping. So we'll start with the glitch. And then I'm going to create a loop now. So it's just going to loop until I tell it to stop, like right now. No more loop. And then as long as I hit it in the bar before, it will start on the bar. And then here's some pre-recorded bass lines, and we eventually just keep adding textures. So once you've got your loop created, and let's say we want to do something interesting with this glitch part. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to put a beat repeat on it with 100% chance. So I will initialize that. You can hear how it randomizes how the beats are created. And then I'm also going to put a phaser on it, which I MIDI mapped already, so then I can adjust these parameters live.